Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again. Today I have a very interesting new entry into the Australian beer market. Hahn Ultra. Now, Hahn Ultra is only 0.9% alcohol by volume. So it's a very low alcohol brew. Not a no alcohol or a light beer, but a low alcohol brew. Okay, only 0.2 standard drinks, I believe. So, yeah, you could certainly drink a lot of these before you're over the limit. Anyway, I must thank my next door neighbour, Aaron, for giving me this bottle to review. Thanks, Aaron. Alright, so I finally got around to reviewing it. Anyway, I assume it's a twist top, so I'll pour it out into this Pilsner glass and make an assessment of it. Okay, a little bit of smoke there. Okay, let's give it a nice gentle pour. Maybe I'm being a bit too gentle. Okay, get it in there. Okay. Alright, so as far as the appearance goes, it looks like your standard lager. Yeah, clear and golden in colour, with a moderate amount of carbonation. I think when I poured it, I didn't even get a finger of bright white head. I think it's quickly reduced to what you'd describe as a fine ring of head now. Perhaps I should have poured it more aggressively. Anyway, let's move on to the aroma. Okay, I'm picking up a lot of grass there. Yeah, no real malt, but yeah, very grassy smell. Alright, which is interesting. Okay, so yeah, we've talked about the appearance and we've talked about the aroma, which could only mean it's time for the taste test. So cheers to you all, and a special cheers to Aaron. Let's dive into this one. Okay. Yeah, it's noticeably sort of light in the way of flavour. I'm getting a lot of wateriness, as one would expect. In terms of actual beer flavour, I'm not getting much in the way of malt, but there is some hop flavour coming through. I'm not sure what sort of hops they use, but I'd be guessing probably Pride of Ringwood. It's definitely got that sort of a taste to it. But yeah, I mean, all the flavours are of course very subtle. You're mostly getting a mineral water or soda water taste here. Alright, let me have another taste. Alright, well, I'm getting a bit more of a beer flavour now. But still, I mean, it's very minimal. I guess it's better than drinking water or soft drink. I mean, if you want to have a beer and you've got to drive, then this is definitely a good option. I mean, if you want to have lots of beers and drive, this is a great option. Okay, but that's about where it stops, really. Is it drinkable? Well, yeah. I mean, astronomically so. Could you session it? Well, yeah, sure. But in terms of enjoyment, well, yeah, you're not going to get much of that out of this one, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's really just out there for situations where you want to have lots of beers and yeah, not be over the limit, I suppose. Anyway, Yeah, one downside to it that I noticed looking online was its price point. I think they want something like $35 for a carton of this. I mean, that's ludicrous for a low alcohol beer. But then again, I mean, I've seen them charge ludicrous amounts of money for no alcohol beers. So welcome to Australia, folks. Yeah, it's just insane. Anyway, let me have one last gulp and give this a score out of 10. All right. Well, in terms of a score out of 10, taking into consideration its style, I'd probably say a 5. I mean, it's just passable. You can't really compare it to, your full-strength lagers or even your, lighter beers, your Australian light beers. I mean, the ones that are around, 2 to 3% ABV. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me. And I'll be back again real soon with another review for you all. So until then, fare thee well, all.